Yeah, so let me explain you how that whole thing is happening. Okay, in this video I'll try to explain with this example. Okay, so just see carefully. Now I'll be using a debugger to verify this. Okay, so right now if you'll see, our code is here, right? Variable a is equal to 7. Right now the actual code execution didn't start. Like this is right now in a memory allocation phase. Okay, so just you're seeing this part, right? Scope, and this is global, and this is our memory area. Now if we'll expand this, you will see on top a is equal to undefined, as I explained. Like in the memory allocation time, javascript assign or allocate allocate some value to the variables. Okay, and this undefined has been allocated to a. Okay, now you must be thinking what will be stored for get name, right? So let's just scroll down. Let me just expand it a little bit and you'll have clear idea. So what example I have shown you just sometimes back, according to that, what you're thinking, like what could be the value stored for get name? Yes, you're right. So for get name, the whole function itself will be stored for get name. So let's search and see. Get name, yeah, here it is. If you'll see get name is like the whole get name function itself stored, allocated for get name, and there will be no undefined or anything. So by this, what we understand, for variable in memory allocation phase, javascript allocates undefined, and for functions, the whole function itself allocates as a value for that. Now if you'll run this, what will happen? Just it will iterate, it will go to the getName function and it will print the value. Okay, so here is also a debugger. Let me just remove this. Yeah, save it. Yeah, now let's run this. Now it will slowly, it will iterate here, and now it will print the value. If you go to the console, you can see the value. Let's understand hoisting in JavaScript got printed. Now let's move forward, and now if you go to the console, 7 is printed. So this is like the happy path scenario. Like this is how it is working. Now let me show you something very interesting here. Like as I already explained in the blog, I'm just showing you in this video like how things works, in browser. So let me add one more thing here. Console log and get name. Yeah, so here I'll be just printing get name only. I'll not be printing the get name function. So now what I'll do, I'll just move this to on top just after the debugger. Okay, now if I will run this, so tell me what will be the output if I'll run this. Okay, let's see that. So now you'll have like clear understanding how this thing is working. Now I started the code. Okay, now it is on the get name right now. Okay, and as if you'll see, a is still undefined. Okay, now if you'll go to the get name, right? So here get name is like storing the whole value, so it will be print. That's why it is printing the value. That's why it is getting called even before it is getting initialized. This is one of the reason. Okay, and now same thing will happen to this get name. It will print the whole function value. Let me just show you that. So if you will see the get name undefined, and it printed the whole value of the function. The whole function got printed. So this is how memory allocation happens in browser in JavaScript. So this was a like visual example. Hope you understand now like how and why JavaScript hoisting is very tricky to understand and especially to explain. So yes, this is what I wanted to show you. Yeah, so one more thing I can show you, and this is really interesting. Let me just do what I'll do. Yeah, so this is one function. Okay, now what I'll do, let's do this and make it as a arrow function. Okay, now tell me, if I will run this code, what will happen? Okay, let's see that then, what will happen. Now this is the arrow function. Now let's save it. It is already saved now. Okay, now if you will use the same debugger we'll use. Okay, and now now come again and see a is equal to undefined. This is we know, like if something is variable, undefined will be stored. If something is function, the whole function will be stored, right? Now look for get name again. Now if you look for get name, you will be surprised. Whoa, get name is like it has allocated undefined. What does it mean? It means arrow function is treated in JavaScript as a variable, right? That's why it has stored undefined for get name. Clear? Okay, good. So now let me show you another way. We can do one more thing. All right. Get name to now you can tell me what will be the output for this, how it will be treated. It will be treated as a variable or it will be treated as a function. Let's see that. Let's save it. Okay, so our code is here. Now what we'll do, we'll again use the debugger. Okay, now look for get name 2. Get name 2 is also here treated as a variable, not function, right? So what we understood so far, if some in variable in JavaScript in the memory allocation phase will stored as a undefined, and for function the whole function code itself will be stored. So let me just show you one more time, last this example, and we'll be done. No, not like that. Function get name 3. It doesn't matter actually, we will not print something, it's fine. Test. Okay, so now if we will look for get name 3, what do you think will be stored in get name 3? Yes, you're right. So let's see that. Yes, Now let's look for getName3, and you'll see getName3 is stored as a function. The whole function code is here. So now this is very clear, right? Now if you'll try to access getName3, you know it will be printed. Let's do this. Okay, getName3 is not defined. Yeah, so this is one more thing I would like to discuss with you guys. Let me just show you that. Okay, so what I will do, and I'll explain like what's the difference between undefined and not defined. Okay, so here we have already seen, but let's try to understand again. I have defined this as a get name, right? It's considered as a variable, right? Yeah. So for that, let me remove this. Let me just clean the code. It's a bit complicated now. Okay, it's like simple code which we were using initially. I just removed the variable. Okay, and now let's save it. We'll use the same code here. Okay, now what we'll do, we will just iterate. There is no a here right now, and if I'll iterate, what you're seeing here, oh wait, get name is like still the variable one. Once again, function, yes, now it's like a regular function. Now let's run it again. Yeah, now if you'll iterate to this get name got called, it printed let's understand hoisting in JavaScript. Now it will try to print a. Okay, and what will happen when it will try to access a, and there will be something error. A is not defined. So this is means a is not defined. A has like JavaScript did not reserve anything for a. Okay, it means that, so when you declare JavaScript, when you declared any variable a, any variable I'm saying any variable like this, a is equal to 10. Okay, and if you try to access it before it got initialized, so it should have printed undefined a, because it has not defined yet, right? But it has not even initialized, and then if we'll try to access, it will say not defined. So this is like a very basic difference between defined and not defined. So I think I have covered almost everything related to this. So please do watch this video and try to understand. If you have any doubt, you can post as a comment, and I'll try to answer that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to discuss, guys. Thank you.